Hey everyone, welcome back to Sovereign Chill. I'm Kev. Yes, it's time. It's time to venture back to the amazing world of Westeros. Cannot wait. Or the land of Westeros, shall I say. I can't believe that we're halfway through, we are halfway through Season 3 of Game of Thrones. It's just amazing. I can't get over how excited I am to be going to be watching another episode. Yeah, that's all I need to say. You know how giddy I get, how enjoyable it is, how much I love it. This one's Season 3, Episode 5, Kissed by Fire. Kissed by Fire, oh dear. Oh dear. It might have something to do with that crazy red bitch who keeps talking about fire, the god of light and the god of fire and everything to Stannis. Could have something to do with her, the Lord of Light, shit like that. Probably. There's been loads going on. Loads going on. The big things is that, was it Rast? He might be called Rast, dickhead. He stabbed the Lord Commander Moment in the last episode at Craster's place. Craster had put them up, but he was being a greedy bastard. And we know what he's been doing. He's been doing stuff that he shouldn't have been doing. And then anybody has a boy, he gets rid of them and impregnates the girls. So he's a bit of a dirty bastard all around. Deserves to lose his life. And yeah, he certainly did. They said we just want some of the food that you've got, because obviously you have supplies and storage. So all we want is a little bit of food. And he's got up, and it's the way he speaks to them. You speak to them that way, it's going to cause confrontation. And stop the axe, slam. And then Mormont, you can't be invited into somebody's home and then betray them like that. It's not against the old gods or the new, as they say. And he's tried to do something, he's tried to get involved. And he took a stab in the back, and it was a mortal wound, you could tell, because he started bleeding from the mouth. And then that Rast, I think it's Rast. But I've never liked him. He's always he's always been one of those dickheads at the wall. It's as if I know him, you know what I mean? No, but at the wall, he's always been causing issues with the guys. So he just jumped on top of him and started stabbing him. It's awful. So yeah, we lost Lord Commander Mormont. I don't know how that's going to affect things moving forward, the dynamics of the Night's Watch. Very interesting to see, because now I think Samwell Tarly is going to grab Gilly and the kid, and they're going to off-ski. Definitely going to do one. But where's he going to go? Sam going to try and find Jon, because Jon's now with Lance Raider, part of that tribe. Is he going to try and find Jon, and then they're all going to just live happily ever after in the Wilding town centre? I don't know. Another massive moment of the last episode, which I loved, was the reveal of Dany's language. Because all the way through, that arsehole had been kind of talking shitty about it, going this whore and all that stuff, and I was like, oh, you can't talk to her like that. And then this Missandei girl, who's brilliant, by the way, yeah, she was kind of going, being like, not like I've said it before, like playing like devil's advocate. He'd go tell the whore she can't have this, and then she would be speaking to her, not kind of, and cutting out some of the, shall I say, the more colourful words or the language that he was using. And obviously we now know why Dany wanted her. Dany was like, yeah, throw her in as part of the deal. Little did we know that she speaks Valyrian. I thought I said it the way he said it. Probably got it completely wrong. But yeah, she speaks Valyrian's. Valyrian's a mother tongue. That was such a good like mic drop moment. So all along she understood what he was saying, and then as soon as she got the Unsullied mind now, yeah, told her like the bitch has her army, and then he was too busy fucking about with the dragon, didn't realise that Dany was going, yeah, like move forward and stop, and like she was commanding them, and then all of a sudden she's kind of gone, kill the masters and all this. Obviously, I know she said she burned him up, the dragon, give him a good old crispy sandwich, and then yeah, she's just said slay the masters. So, and now if you want, you can piss off if you want, or do you want to stay and fight for me as free men? Oh mate, however, that's the way to do it. If you're going to do it, if you want love, that's the way to do it. Whereas Joffrey, the little shitbag, he's trying to roll with fear. I think there's a fine line between love and fear. It'll probably work for some people more than others. You can't be too soft, you can't be too hard. Tyrants will always end up getting their comeuppance if you're too soft, likewise. I understand what a lot of people are saying regarding the wall and the way and how tough he's been on the guys, but I can understand as well, coming from his point of view. He wants to toughen them up. He needs to make them tough, and you know, if you're going to have somebody at your back or your side, you want to know that they're not going to like shy away. They're not going to disappear. There could be the difference between life and death. The person you've got to the side of you, you don't want them to cower away. You want to make sure that they're there. So I get that. I do get that. I do. What a great show, people. It's everything. I love everyone. Jaime, I think there's something. Right, okay, here's a quick one just before I started. I don't want to keep you for too long. I don't know whether the writer, that Martin guy, decided to do a U-turn while he was writing this regarding Theon Greyjoy and Jaime, or whether he always had it in mind that Theon was going to be part of them, and then he was going to be a dickhead and do what he had to do, and then maybe he's just thought while he was writing, oh, do you know what? I think I'm going to bring him back into the storyline, because all of a sudden now I'm starting to feel like a bit sorry for Theon, even though he's done everything that he's done. I'm starting to feel a little bit sorry for him, and I think that big moment when he was talking to that kid who kind of rescued him and then brought him back. So it's, I think he's trying to it was like a big scene to kind of show how sorry he was, and I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bring him back into the fold, back into the mix, and it's kind of working. If that makes sense, it's kind of working. I'm feeling it a bit sorry for him, even though he did all that shitty things. He killed their Moment. But he killed him and the kid and them orphan kids and them. So it's hard. It's a hard one, but I definitely think that's what they're trying to do. And I'm just gonna let it happen if that's the way it goes. The same with Bryan and Jaime. Now, Jaime was never likable. I know it's hard to say, because I mean a lot of people like Cersei, a lot of people like Jaime. You know, you've got to understand what they were doing. They were in an incestuous relationship, killing anybody around them that that knew. They wanted to get rid of Jon Arryn, and then he threw Bran out the window. And yeah, they're not the nicest of people, and you always think that that's all they care about is each other. They care about themselves and nobody else. Now we have seen a little chink in Jaime's armor with regards to Brianna Tarth. And it's kind of like, I kind of like went, that was nice of him. I think it's because of how nice Brienne is, and like how loyal she is, and how like fierce she is. Like she's an immediately loved character. Like I like her immediately, just because of her attitude, the balls she's got, and she's just like fucking, come on, I'll fight you if you want to. Yeah, I like her immediately, and so the fact that he stuck up for her. I think that's a big thing for me. I was like, oh, okay, like, okay, I don't know if I can let certain things go, like hanging Bran out of a window and stuff. But I've got a little bit of a different feeling towards Jaime now. Okay, that's that all being said. I've put markers for people to skip that shit that I've just been talking about, so you don't have to listen to all of that if you don't need to, if you don't want to. Okay, I just got to give you, and a lot of you like to know my kind of thoughts regarding the show. Dude, I love it. Love it. So, we're going to start. We're going to watch some more. Thank you if you're here watching this with me. I'm just a silly northerner myself. Yeah, I'm just as cold. I live in a place where it's just as cold as the wall. So, yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. If you're new and you're enjoying it, just hit the like button. You can subscribe as well if you want. If you want to turn your notifications on for when I upload something, you can. I also put the full-length reactions on the Patreon. I'll leave a link below if you want to watch the full-length stuff. That said, okay, man, shut up, Kev. It's Westeros time. I'm drinking Tango. Other drinks are available. I'm drinking coffee out of a blue Disney princess mug. That is the level. That's where I'm at. Oh, I hate it when they go to Winterfell and it's burnt to a crisp. It's just, I can't get over it. So, which was your favourite episode of Season 1, people? So I'd like to know. Who's your favourite? Well, no, don't put who's your favourite characters, because I guess the love of people's characters change from season to season. So, season 1, what was your favourite episode? Oh my god, I'm gonna laugh myself to death.
Lord, cast your light upon us.
Oh, they're gonna have a one-on-one. That's what I forgot. Yes, there we go.
Show us the truth. Lord of light, give us wisdom.
Mate, you're so Lord of Dead.
For the night is dark,
Filled with terror?
full of terrors.
The night is dark and full of terrors.
He's like, the night is, I don't care. I'm gonna chop your face off. Oh! Type of shit's that? Whoa! What the piss? Whoa, he's got a flaming sword. Oh, the Hound's got... Oh, he hates flames. He could die here, the Hound. And then this is one of them off her list. Don't know if I want him to die, though. I don't think I do. No, I don't want him to die. I think there's more story in him. Backhand, son. I don't know who's going to die here. He's not... Oh! Are you getting involved? Oh! It's gone straight through him. He's fucked.
Bring him back from death and darkness. His flame has been...
Your flame is well and truly extinguished, son. Oh!
He will,
Who is it?
but not today.
What the fuck? What? He can't be still alive. The knife went like all the way down here. What the shit? Oh, fuck a duck. Oh, here we go. she's hanging around John like, isn't she? She loves a bit.
If I knew where on the wall we were heading, I could tell you.
You'd like to know that. There are 19 castles guarding the wall. How many are manned?
3.
Which 3?
Castle Black, Eastwatch by the Sea, and the Shadow Tower.
How many men remain in Castle Black?
1,000.
Liar.
He's no crow.
Just because you want him inside you, don't make him one of us.
Oh. Just because you want him inside you? Oh, go on in, good lass.
I like you, boy.
But
But if you lie to
I'll
me,
cut your head off.
I'll pull your guts out through your throat.
Oh, okay, that stings.
We'll find out soon enough.
Oh, I still don't know what John's doing here. Is he or not? I don't know. I don't know.
Will you stop rattle shout when he was about to cut your throat? Who vouched for you with Mance?
She does want him inside her.
Come see the back.
Oh my god, they're gonna bump.
Egret! 7 hells!
Mate, you're going down there all day. Oh, you're going for a midnight dip?
You still a crow?
This'll prove it.
It's time you proved yourself.
Get your dick out.
I want you to break them. I want you to see me. All of me.
She's full on kitted off. Shit. Shit. Shit, his lip wobbled. Oh, shit. You go now. He is definitely going to. Oh, she's biting the lip. I don't know if I want John to break his vow. Oh, yes, that's it. Vows are broken.
Why you still dress? You know nothing, Jon Snow.
Right, he does know nothing. Oh, I don't know. He knows something. He knows something.
I just wanted to kiss you there is all.
I liked it some. I'll tell you that.
Right, that's it.
There's been no one else.
That's it. It's done. He's done.
We best get back. Tom.
Nah, she wants a bit more. She's not finished. So that's going to totally change the dynamics of John.
Let's stay here a while longer.
Oh, I like that.
I I don't ever want to leave this cave, Jon Snow.
Oh, Ingrid.
Not ever.
Oh, do you know what? I love it. I thought she was just after a bit. Sorry. Like, I think they might fall in love.
You're nothing but thieves.
Don't.
We're outlaws.
The Lord of Light hasn't done with you yet.
I give you the Kingslayer.
We've lost a hand.
No, my lord. He has it here.
Oh, you're gonna die for that, you know.
Cut her free. Apologies, my lady.
Lord Bolton, is there word from the capital?
Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing. And your sister, how can I put this, is alive and well. Your father's forces prevailed.
You bastard, Bolton, you absolute bastard.
Take him to Cogman.
I'm gonna call him the Bolton bastard from now on. Oh, fucking Jesus!
Corruption has spread. I fear it must be cut away. I can take away the rotting flesh.
Can I have some of that poppy, son? Ah! Oh my god, that's gonna sting in the morning. It's gonna sting now as well.
To what do I owe this summons?
Thank you for seeing me, my lady. We're at war, Lady Olenna.
Oh,
Lydia Lana.
nearly forgotten.
Yes, and maintaining supply
I can't
lines.
think how it slipped my mind. You don't have to lecture me about wartime expenses. I'm quite familiar with them.
We
Oh,
are so grateful for your contributions, which are necessary for the preservation of the realm.
A royal wedding is much safer, wouldn't you say?
I would.
she's clever.
And traditionally paid for by the royal family. I was told you were drunk, impertinent, and thoroughly debauched. You can imagine my disappointment at finding nothing but a browbeaten bookkeeper.
Oh, that's harsh.
We'll pay for half the expenses, and the celebrations will go on as planned.
Wow.
That's settled. Good day.
I love her, she's so good.
Just mending Lord Beric's armor.
Why?
I'm going to stay on in Smith for the Brotherhood.
Whoa.
Have you lost your mind? They'll cave your head in with your own
The
hammer.
Lannisters wanted to kill me long before I joined the Brotherhood. I want to.
Oh, is he staying there, Gentry?
They need good men. I'm done serving.
Yeah.
You just said you were serving Lord Beric.
He may be their leader, but they chose him. I've never had a family.
I get it.
I can be your family.
Oh, bless her. She really cares for him.
You wouldn't be my family. You'd be my lady.
Oh. I feel like we're sorry for Arya. What the What's happening?
Is this a rescue?
I'm just a spider.
What? They're killing the Lannister kids? They've killed...
Bring them in.
They've killed the Lannisters? I mean, I know they were like cousins, but it's like, still... They've took revenge on the boys.
Is that all of them? It took 5 of you to murder 2 unarmed
Not
squires.
murder, your grace. They were his kids.
They were boys!
He's
Look at them.
dead. Oh my god.
Your mother to look at them.
My mother had nothing to do with
Yes, no, you cannot say that.
your treason.
It's treason to free your enemies. You kill your enemies. Did your father not teach her that, boy?
Oh, what a right hand. Tack that, you dickhead.
He wants to give me a scolding before he sets me free.
Oh, mate, you're dead.
That's how he deals with treason.
Escort Lord Carstark to the dungeon. Hang the rest.
Mercy, sire! I didn't kill anyone! I only watched for the guards!
Hang him last so he can watch the others die.
Please, please, Lord, they made me do it! They made me!
Oh, is Tally, you're going to say something?
I'm not fighting for justice if I don't serve justice to murderers in my ranks, no matter how highborn.
They won't forgive the killing of their lord.
Your mother's right. If you do this, the Carstarks will abandon you.
Spare his life. Keep him as a hostage.
That's a good shout, okay. Then chop his block off.
I fought the Mad King for your father. I fought Joffrey for you. I wanted to haunt you to the end of your days.
Wow. He's not, is he? He's not. I don't think it's a good idea.
Here in sight of gods and men, I sentence you to die.
You are no king of mine.
Shit, I think it's a bad move, Rob.
Joffrey,
I think it's a bad move. I wouldn't have done it.
feel in pain.
Fuck. The Hound.
The Hound.
You're angry with me, and I don't blame you. And I have more reason than most to want him hanged.
Thought he killed you.
He did.
Well.
But how?
How many times have you brought me back?
It's the Lord of Light brings you back.
How many times?
5, I think. No, this makes 6.
What?
And that axe inside.
And the Lannisters caught me and executed me for treason. Second time I've been killed by a Clegane.
You think he'd lie?
He's been killed loads of times. That's mental.
Pieces of you get chipped away.
Could you bring back a man without a head?
Oh.
Not 6 times.
Just once.
Just once.
Oh, bless.
I don't think it works that way, child.
For the night is dark and full of terrors. I have prayed day and night for you to come to me.
That's Stannis.
The Lady Melisandre has told me everything.
Melisandre, crazy bitch.
Yes, of course. I've broken a sacred vow.
I've shagged that bird.
I've sinned.
No, you're doing God's work.
Don't understand.
No act done in service of the Lord of Light can ever be a sin.
Wow. He's got a pass. What the fuck is that?
Oh, my sweet boys. Peter, Hamar,
The fuck?
Edric. You must keep away from such distractions.
She's my daughter.
What?
I want to see her.
And the fish take wing.
Is this a young girl, bless her?
I know. Father!
What? Oh, bless her.
You've grown since I last saw you.
Mother said you fought in a battle.
Bless her. Is that why they keep her in there? Because of the mark on her face? It's fucking harsh.
Sir Davos is a traitor. He's rotting in a dungeon cell for his crime.
You could have just went, he's just gone. Like, he's like rotten. It's like his legs and arms have fallen off. I don't want to see Jamie's ball sack. Come on, man, people.
You swore a solemn vow, remember? You're supposed to get me to King's Landing in one piece. You protected me better than most.
Don't you mock me?
I'm apologizing.
Oh.
I'm sick of fighting.
You know you don't see this side of Jamie.
Let's call a truce.
You need trust to have a truce.
Kingslayer. Oathbreaker. He burned lords he didn't like. He burned hands who disobeyed him. He burned anyone who was against him. So he had his pyromancer place caches of wildfire all over the city.
So the whole place could blow up?
Finally.
What?
I urged him to surrender peacefully. Didn't listen to Varys, who tried to warn him. We opened the gates and my father sacked the city. He told me to bring him my father's head.
Oh, shit.
Burn them all, he said. Commanded you to kill your own father and stand by while thousands of men, women, and children burned alive.
Is that why he stabbed him? That's why he stabbed him.
Would you have kept your oath then? Killed the pyromancer, and then, when the king turned to flee, I drove my sword into his back.
So that's the reason.
Burn them all, he kept saying. Burn them all.
Oh, and that's what he told Robert, didn't he?
I don't think he expected to die. He reborn as a dragon, turned his enemies to ash.
Wow.
I slit his throat to make sure that didn't happen. That's where Ned Stark found me.
Why didn't you tell Lord Stark?
Stark. He judged me guilty the moment he set eyes on me.
They're definitely making him into a better person to like.
But what right?
The Kingslayer!
Whoa.
Jaime. My name's Jaime.
Whoa. Brilliant scene, that. That was a brilliant scene.
I disobeyed my king, your father, and now I'm paying the price.
I don't care, you're my friend.
My lady, I can't read the words.
I'll teach you. I'll come when Bert's on duty and teach you. It's easy. It'll be fun.
Go.
Oh, bless her.
I wouldn't know where to start.
At the beginning, and the title of the whole book, is An History of Aegon the Conqueror.
She's so nice. Bless her. Well, here we go. Here's Danny Lass with the Unsullied. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Badass army. Danny's looking good. You look good in blue there, love.
It was a bitch of a siege.
Oh.
You were first through the preacher, Pike.
I was very nearly the first man knighted to piss on the king's boots.
Just once in my life before it's over. I want to know what it's like to serve with pride.
Yeah, serve with a right
to fight for someone I believe in. You believe in her?
Yeah, he does.
With all my heart.
Gente djeve gerele idrevletas, kogrondo djevo hedre.
Your own leader. Ooh, the leader. Your own leader. So he's a leader. Oh, he must be a badass then. Grey Worm.
Torgonudo. Hezer broza djeve gemele idrevletas.
You will choose your own name.
Das keskido sogamagon. Munya ao teptas lue brozi ia mi.
She's so good.
Torconudo hocaspezi. Same broji beri. I torconudo saji broji. Esbezi ejitovi.
Wow.
Daenerys germasmo. She teptas. She derfe.
She's a Targaryen. The last Targaryen.
Wow. Grey Worm. Go on, Grey Worm, lad.
Small council could speak.
It's the first time I've seen an Unsullied talk.
Always hated the politics.
If there was no break and it just kept going, I'll just sit here all day.
I don't know if your presence by her side will help our cause when we go home.
Our cause? Forgive me, Sir Barristan, but I was busy defending the Khaleesi against King Robert's assassins while you were still bowing to the man.
What are you doing here, right?
I want her to rule. Am I wrong?
He's trying to take his place.
Joined us a few days ago. I can't speak to your intentions.
We will do whatever needs to be done.
He wants...
Under here.
Yeah, he wants the position.
You're just another exile, and I take my orders from the Queen.
Yeah. It's Barristan. He's trying to take position right to the side of Khaleesi.
The Karstarks are gone.
Yes, of course I was.
Our forces. Tywin Lannister knows what he needs to do to make us unravel. What can I do? Attack King's Landing? There's nothing he'd like better.
Don't.
He'd crush us in a day.
We could ride north. Take your land back from the Greyjoys.
When I gathered my lords together, we had a purpose.
He shouldn't have killed him. He shouldn't have killed him.
I don't even know where Winterfell is.
Here.
I wanted to take her back to Winterfell.
King's Landing.
Sexy time. What's he thought?
What is it?
He's thought of something.
I can't force them to meet us in the field, but I can attack them where they're not.
Oh, Robb.
And Casterly Rock can't run away. I'm going to take their home away from them. I need men to replace the Karstarks who marched home. There is only one person in this kingdom with that kind of army who hasn't already sided with the Lannisters.
Who?
The man whose daughter I was supposed to marry.
The Frey bloke.
Walder Frey.
Oh, I wouldn't. Can't see that going down well. Can't see that going down well. If he was meant to marry the daughter, he's going to kick off.
Splendid fighter. I'll plant the seed as soon as Joffrey and I are married. It should grow quickly.
Well thought, sir.
Oh.
That was no fight. Oliver, if it please you.
Oh, it does please me.
I should like to see you spar with a proper partner, sir.
Oh. Oh, shit. That didn't take long.
How did you know? No what? They rarely do, in my experience.
Well, what was that look for?
You have a good deal of experience, do you?
What was that look?
With the husbands?
I don't want to see your ball bag, son. It's a setup, isn't it?
Took long enough.
Oh, there. It is a setup.
Who's the lucky girl? She may not be the grandest jib in the world, but she's mine.
See, here he comes.
Your hair. It's different.
Is it?
Yes, because I've been perving on you.
I have good news. I'll be leaving the city soon. It's what you want.
She doesn't want to go. She wants to stay with
You want to
get
go
married.
home, don't you?
But maybe it would be better to wait.
There we go.
Not just for me, but for you.
He knows why.
You've been so kind, I'd feel terrible if anything happened to you.
He knows it's a lie.
Tell you how touched I am by your concern for my welfare. I hope you know that I'm your friend, Sansa. If you wish to stay, then of course, you'll stay.
He's a fucking creep, really, isn't he? Come on, people. Ugh. Stinky. We haven't seen much of Shay.
Our business concerns her too. Sit.
We haven't seen a lot of the Tyrion and Shay situation.
By trying to steal the key to the north out from under me.
Wow.
The young wolf has lost half his army. His days are numbered. Theon Greyjoy murdered both his brothers.
That makes Sansa Stark the heir to Winterfell. Plots are not public knowledge. We need to act first.
What they're going to
Kill
do?
this union in its crib. We find Sansa Stark a different husband.
Wonderful.
Yes, it is.
No, don't you fucking say it's Tyrion. The look on her face. It's Tyrion. Don't do it.
You can't mean it.
I can,
No,
and I do.
no, don't.
Joffrey has made this poor girl's life miserable since the day he took her father's head.
Don't.
The girl's happiness is not my concern, nor should it be yours.
She's a child.
You will wed her, bed her, and put a child in her. Sansa Stark is a finer reward than you could ever dare hope for.
You should be thanking the gods.
Shut up, bitch.
More than you deserve.
Tyrion will do as he's bid, as will you.
Ooh, that's you, Telt.
What do you mean?
You'll marry Sir Loras.
I will not.
He is heir to High Garden. Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the Reach.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
You will.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter!
You'll do what you're fucking Telt.
I command, and you will marry Loras Tyrell.
Father, don't make me do it again, please.
Not another word. My children. You disgraced the Lannister name for far too long.
Whoa. My God, the fucking... That's you, that smirk on her face. Please don't finish. No, don't finish. I don't want it to finish. I want it to keep going forever.
It's always summer under the sea.
That was fucking freaky. Anyway. Alright, so people. My God, how exciting. My mind is absolutely racing like crack. As I say, right. Okay. While it's still fresh in me memory, I can't believe that Tywin is asked the smile on her face, and she was like, And when they said about Sansa, they said we need to find her a new husband, and he was like, you can't be like seriously. He was like, and it's smiling, and she went, yeah, well, we are. I was like, don't say Tyrion, don't say Tyrion. So they're gonna make Tyrion marry Sansa. Are you shitting in me biscuit tin? What? And then she was like, right, you're marrying Sir Loras. My God, that Tywin's got so much power over them. And they were like, Father, don't make me do that. You are doing it. You have no choice, biatch. You are doing it, right? Wow. So that's obviously to unite the families with the Tyrells. Obviously, I mean, it's a good move, but it's still, for me, I feel sorry for Sansa. Obviously, Tywin thinks that that she's the heir. She knows that the Karstarks have left Robb's army and wandered home. So he's thinking now that like his army's half depleted, and it's like he said, it's only a matter of days, or it's only a matter of time, shall I say, before he's defeated. So they're thinking the key to the north is Sansa Stark. Only a young girl, but she still holds that powerful surname of the Stark. So for Tywin, he's just like, yeah, that's what you're doing. But for us, watching it, like, I'm kind of like, no, Sansa, no, she seems happy and she wants to marry Loras. Oh my God, Tyrion, what's Shae? Shae's gonna kick off, and even Tyrion doesn't want to marry her. I can't picture Tyrion sleeping with Sansa. There's going to be something stopping that, and I definitely can't see Loras sleeping with Cersei. But no, I definitely just can't see that. There's got to be something else there. Something's got to get in the way of that. Anyway, I love that. That was so good. Now let's go back. Jon Snow. Jon Snow has done the dirty deed, and broken the vow of celibacy. He's just rattled Ingrid. And that's as blatant as I can put it. Well, shall I say, maybe she rattled him, because he definitely wasn't getting out that cave with his dignity intact. She was like, "Yeah, come down here, kit off, come here, Jon Snow." So now that's thrown some a different dynamic with Jon Snow now. So now I'm thinking that he is with them. He's the vow. The vow has been broken. Let's just say it. So we don't know where we're going to go from here. What is that bloke doing? That the Hound sliced him all the way down there, and then and like he was dead, he was done, and then like they brought him back there, and then was going like he's been killed 5 times. What the shit's that all about? Like, why can't they all just have that like Lord of Light, like just whispering sweet nothings after you've been killed and be brought back to life? Well, I would do that. I'd be like, right, well, what are you actually saying when I die, and just teach it to everybody? So when like they just walk around and like on the battlefield and just whisper it at everybody, and they just come back to life. I don't know. That's just me thinking out loud. I love that episode. That was very, very good. I love. I keep forgetting the name. Sorry, I'm usually good with names, but I keep forgetting the grandma Tyrell. She's brilliant. I like her. I just listen to her talk all day. She's just no shits given. Just cut down the middle. Like just cut this out. Talk. Yeah, I like her. She's very, very good. Yeah, I like it when especially when she's having like a battle of wits. Say if she's talking to Viserys, or she's talking to Tyrion or someone. It's always like you're watching them kind of bounce off each other. It's like, all right, you're clever, and they just kind of outwit each other. I like that. Yeah, and then the daughter, Stannis' daughter. She's got like a mark on the side of her face. Is that why he keeps her kind of locked away? Is she locked away? It does seem like she's like in a dungeon, not in a dungeon, but like it seems like she's like locked away with the mother. Weird one, that. But she's talking to Davos, and there's obviously a nice relationship there. And I don't know if he's going to escape. If he's going to try and get her to give him something to escape, I don't know. Overall, I mean that episode was just like littered with great stuff. What's he called? The name's disappearing from my head today. Sir Barristan, the Barristan Selmy, he's I think he's trying to take the place of Ser Jorah Mormont. I think he's Ser Jorah. I think he's trying to wingle his way in there. I don't like that at all. He's like, you know, you've got a bad name in the West, like over there. So it's like you shouldn't be at her side. Could diminish how people look at you. So what is he thinking? He's going to go in on side. Danny's not like that. Danny'll just be like, who are you? You've only been here 2 minutes, son. I'm gonna, you know, I'll trust Jorah more than anyone, and he's proved his loyalty to her. Even though I like Sir Barristan, but it's just like, nah. When it comes to the Khaleesi, Jorah's the boy. And on that note, I'm just gonna, yeah, that was such a great episode. Really, really enjoyable episode. I think Robb's in a bit of trouble. Yeah, just quickly before I go, I don't agree that he's obviously. He was meant to be marrying that Frey daughter, wasn't he? And I even said at the time that like it's like he's gonna kick off, because the way he spoke to Catelyn, he was like, you know, it's just like the way he was like, he's always like looked down on us, and finally got one wet off, and he fucked him over. And even back then I was like thinking, oh, well, you know, I don't know if there's going to be an issue with that, but I'm just looking forward to seeing kind of where things go from here. He's obviously got something in mind. And then hopefully he can build that half of the army back up. And yeah, just looking forward to it. I just love it. It's so good. It's so much enjoyable. I can just watch it all day. Again, as always, like I said, thank you so much for being here, watching this with me. I'm just so enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying watching along. If you're new here, I'll put a playlist of the ones I've seen down there. I'll stick a subscribe button up there. And yeah. I'll see you all very, very soon for the next episode.